scared the life out of me. Guys, I've got a text.
That's it!
With Jack.
Someone's got a text.
Islanders, the hideaway is open tonight.
Hey, let me just say this, y'all. The ladies and I had a lunch, and I had spoke to them about, I know people that have kicked it with Dennis before, and that she's tattooed different girls that I know name on him. Somehow it got back to you.
This is Jamie's story.
For the last 20 years, Joe has been one of my best friends. We got married 7 years ago, but now I have a bad feeling he's cheating on me.
Families today are being urged to stockpile 3 days' worth of tinned food, water and also batteries. Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden has unveiled a new website aimed at helping households deal with potential risks ranging from flooding and power outages to biosecurity crisis like a further pandemic. Should we really always have a little stock just in case?
In our country now, we've kind of got quite relaxed because we've got everything on tap, and actually sort of switching our brains back into kind of thinking about things a lot more and questioning the world around us, particularly with some of the things that are going on politically and environmentally at the moment, is not a bad thing. Food, water, air and shelter. And then beyond that, the sort of the next levels up to anything that can help keep your mind active, take your mind off the scenario, or be able to create a bit of headspace and bringing back in like the sense of humour as well.
Deputy Prime Minister Oliver Dowden has given this warning. We've got to start stockpiling food and water. We need to make contingency plans to help us deal with potential emergencies such as power cuts, cyber attacks and floods. He's given a list. We have actually got the list together. Water, tinned good, candles, batteries we got here, and of course the obligatory stockpiled toilet rolls.
So yeah, basically I'm thinking about doing a bit of prepping, because what I thought is, yes, government's telling us to prep and get prepared for things. If something like that was happening immediately, I don't think I've got, well, it's not even don't think, I haven't got what I need at home in the event something like that would happen. So I don't think it's silly for me to have things now in the event that they do. And if they don't happen, I'm not at a loss. I think it's a bit interesting to say that we all need to kind of stock up and do things, but then at the same time we've got people who are struggling to buy food. You've got people going to food banks. So it's a bit interesting, a bit strange, like they would say on one hand, stock up for 3 days worth of food, like everyone's got surplus money, stock up on these items, like again, like people have surplus money, they don't. So it's, to me, it's a difficult it's a difficult situation to be in, to tell somebody to prepare for something that someone doesn't have the means to go and do that thing. But then on the other hand, are people actually preparing? Do people see the news? Is it something that people just dismiss? Do people say, oh, that's interesting, they've been saying things like this for years, they've been fear-mongering, etc., etc. Potentially, like, don't get me wrong, I think that is something that could be the case, but I would rather be prepared and not need it than not be prepared and need it, especially when you've got a family, especially as a man, I would say. As a man, I think this isn't something that you don't do to then be in a situation where you should have done it and now your family are looking to you for the support, guidance that the man should have, or the man should provide for a family. So I think that's just interesting, to be honest. So I'm not looking into it too deep. It's not anything conspiracy theorist. This is from the government. The government's got an actual website that is saying to prepare. So for me, I did this video just to kind of share my thoughts on how I see it, but then also just to play around with the video style, the video editing, and just make this a little bit more fun for me to do when I'm sharing, documenting, etc.